Okay, so I've played a couple of more turns, and now we're at the end of the round. All characters have gone. On each turn, additional snake rolls have been put into the center of the board. Now there's two ways to determine who can become an agent of Loki. The first way is the player that started first is the agent of Loki at the end of the first round, and that agent status passes to each player at the end of each round in turn order. You can always decide to flip the Loki deck. Whoever's character's fate runes come up, that's the character that's basically chosen by Loki to roll against the group. We're going to start with Loki because he was the first person to go, and we're going to grab all these dice and roll against the group. Okay, so we've got 4 hits. Actually, no, I'm sorry. We have 4 Jorgemund results, 3 Yggdrasil results, and only 2 hits. Had we rolled a 5th snake, had we rolled a 5th Jorgemund result, the Scorching Flames ability would have been triggered, and any player that had banked Yggdrasil dice on their character, those dice would have been discarded. They wouldn't have been able to use them in their dice pool the next round, and they wouldn't be able to bank additional dice or heal for the next round. Had we rolled 5 Yggdrasil results, we would have had Burn Salve, which is the boon that prevents Scorching Flames from being triggered for 2 rounds. So we have 2 hits here, so we're going to draw a card from the Loki deck. Okay, and so we're looking for FRR. Now you can see that Astara over here, her hero rune is FRR. So she's going to take that 2 damage, and she's going to go down to 1 hit point. And then the round advances, we move on to the next player. They would roll, assign damage as normal, and eventually once you hit the wound limit for the battle, you move on to the next one. Now, the battles increase in damage. Their abilities become more difficult to activate, but they have more tragic results when they do activate. This is an earlier battle. This only has 24 wounds. It only uses 4 snakes or 4 trees to trigger the abilities. There is an order to the battles, so you can play them in sequential order leading all the way up to Ragnarok, or you can shuffle the battles and play them however you want. The rules are there to make sure that you have a good time playing the game, but any house rules that you come up with are always going to be more fun for you. And that is the round sequence for Runecast. I hope it cleared things up, and I hope you like the components, and we'll think about backing on Kickstarter. Thanks again.